Imagine powering a wheelchair with your mind and with ease. The man you see here, moving around a wheelchair made by Toyota with his thoughts. The secret? Brain movement sensors that learn the characteristics of what you're thinking, making movement seem so natural and quickly too. Physics professor Michio Kaku, author of The Physics of the Impossible, my guest here in studio. How you doing, my friend? Nice to see you in person. What am I thinking right now, by the way? I mean, you're a smart guy.
Give me 5 years and we will read your thoughts.
You think so?
That's
5 years.
It's coming very fast now.
Is it as simple as saying the computer is literally reading your mind?
In some sense, yes. And you don't have to be a Las Vegas magician or a Jedi Knight to harness the power of the mind. The brain emits radio waves. It emits electric and magnetic fields, which can be easily picked up by electrodes. We've known that for almost 100 years. The new twist is we now have computers that can analyze that, recognize patterns, sort of know what you're thinking, use that to energize machines like wheelchairs, and that's just the beginning.
Okay, now we're looking at some pictures here. I might see video in a moment here. This is the Toyota mechanism, and the feedback happens within 125 milliseconds, which is about...
Tenth of a second.
Tenth of a second.
Yeah, just like that.
That's fast.
Very fast.
We've never been there before.
Yeah, this is a breakthrough. It's a game changer because commercialization of this technology is coming. We've had this technology, but it's clunky, it takes time, it's frustrating. Who wants to use it? This is fast, convenient, and the machine learns. It learns after every trial. So in the future, the elderly will have a telepathic house, a whole house that's telepathic.
Really? Before we go there, Mark, can we get a shot of the top of this guy's head? Literally, the hat that he's wearing right there. Yeah, wait for a moment here. These red rings on top of his head, what is that?
They're little electrodes, they're big wires that basically pick up the electric and magnetic fields that the brain normally emits. The brain normally has brain waves that we emit, but they're very faint. So these electrodes pick up these brain waves. Computers massage the data, recognize patterns. So when you think left, right, forward, backward, it can translate these things into mechanical motion.
So I say go forward, it goes forward. And I'm thinking I want to go over here, it goes over there.
In some sense.
I want to come back over here, it goes there. I think that's phenomenal.
That's right. You have to be trained to do this, but there's going to be a huge market. Think of all the elderly who want to live in a telepathic house.
Two things I want to put on the screen. The Asimo, this was developed in Japan too. This is from Honda. Did it work that way or this way?
The Honda machine allows you to think moving your hands and arms, and then Asimo will also move its arms. In this way, you could control a robot nurse, for example. So the robot will come and basically do whatever you want just by thinking about it.
You're transferring your thoughts to another robot to do something for you.
That's right.
Wow, that's amazing. Another thing called the MindFlex. We'll put that on the screen. What is that?
That I'm not sure about. What company is marketing this?
I'm not sure either, actually. You stumped me. MindFlex apparently has something to do with a game where you can control a ping pong ball.
That's right.
And you can shift to one side or the other or go forward or backwards.
Big. Kids are the other market. Video games could be controlled by the mind. And if you think about how huge the video game market is, it's bigger than Hollywood, in fact, in terms of revenue. Games can be played just by thinking about it. So this is just the first of many video games which can then be controlled by kids thinking about it.
Okay, now I know you're a big future guy, okay? It's by Mattel, by the way. Thank you, Jen. Circle gets a square, by the way. You're thinking about the future. How would we then apply this? Say, take a stroke victim, for example. Maybe he or she cannot type on the computer. Could they be able to now?
That's right. We can put an electrode directly into a stroke victim who is paralyzed. This is done at Brown University. Hook it up to a laptop. A person has to learn how to move the cursor on the screen. These people can now surf the web. They can answer emails. They can write emails, do crossword puzzles, and they are paralyzed.
No kidding.
This is going to change the way we view medical care when people who are just immobilized just by thought can have an electrode in their brain and they can surf the web.
Oh, the possibilities are endless.
Hey, think of all the college kids who want to surf the web on a final exam with an electrode hidden away.
Well, some people think on the frontal lobe we'll have Google implanted at some point. Could you drive a car with your brain?
In principle, we already have cars that can drive themselves by GPS system, but they have to know where to go. So you can have a person control the GPS monitor and, of course, control the brake, the left, the right, the steering, and have cars which drive themselves assisted with the brain.
That's phenomenal. How far are we from achieving this?
Oh, commercialization of this technology is becoming very soon now.
You're talking months? You're talking years?
A few years, but it's not a decades away. We're just talking a few years before this hits the marketplace. Kids, the elderly, and eventually all of us will want to be a Jedi Knight.
Indeed we will. Michio, thank you. Great to see you in person. Michio Kaku, a Michio Monday on a Wednesday. Thank you, sir.